Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Manzoor Ahmed, lecturer history. Our today's topic for 12th class students of history subject is discuss Al-Biruni's understanding of caste system in India. Dear students, it's a simple question. In this question, we have to know about the viewpoints and opinions of Al-Biruni about the caste system in India. Dear students, as we know, Al-Biruni was a famous Persian scholar who came to India along with Mahmud Ghaznavi in 1017 AD, 1017 AD, and remained here for about 13 years up to 1030 AD. And during these 13 years of stay in India, Al-Biruni traveled to the different place of India. And after extensive travels throughout India, Al-Biruni wrote a book known as Kitab-ul-Hind, or also called Tarikh-i-Hind or Tahqiq-i-Hind. And in this book, Al-Biruni has discussed various aspects of Indian life and culture. And it was because of this book he was given the title of founder of Indology, and also was given the title of Al-Ustad because of this book. So Al-Biruni was a great scholar, a famous scholar from Persia who came to India and remained here for 13 years. And the book, this Kitab-ul-Hind, written by Al-Biruni, discusses various aspects of Indian life. And the book throws light on the caste system in India as well. And in this question, we have to know about what Al-Biruni has said, what Al-Biruni has written about caste system in his book Kitab-ul-Hind. Dear students, let's answer the question. Al-Biruni's understanding of caste system in the light of his book Kitab-ul-Hind can be noted down in following points. Number 1, Al-Biruni says caste system was not unique to India. It was in other societies as well. Means first point that Al-Biruni wants to point out in his book Kitab-ul-Hind, that caste system was not only present in India, it was present in other societies of the world as well. So he means to say that we should not blame only India for being a society where there was caste system, but this caste system was present in other societies of the world in different contexts, in different ways. Also, Al-Biruni says that Indian society was divided into 4 castes of Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. And Al-Biruni believes that in this caste system, Brahmanas and Kshatriyas enjoyed all privileges and facilities, and Vaishyas and Shudras faced all sorts of exploitation. Al-Biruni tells us that in his book Kitab-ul-Hind, he tells us that Brahmanas were believed to have born from the head of God Brahma. The Kshatriyas were believed to have born from the arms of Brahma. Vaishyas were believed to have born from the thighs of Brahma, and Shudras were believed to have born from Brahma's feet. So, since head was at the topmost position, so Brahmanas were given the topmost position in the society. And arms meant the force, and it is believed that Kshatriyas were born from the arms of Brahma, therefore Kshatriyas played the role of soldiers and warriors. Vaishyas were believed to have born out of thighs, and thighs played an important role in walking and agricultural activities. So the Vaishyas were considered to be the agriculturists and traders as well. And Shudras were believed to have born from feet of the Brahma, which means that they had to do all sorts of work, mean work and other kinds, because feet are located in the body at the lowest part. Therefore, they are the lowest portion of the society. Broadly speaking, Brahmanas and Kshatriyas enjoyed all positions and facilities in the society, and Vaishyas and Shudras faced all sorts of exploitation. Especially Shudras were worst case of exploitation in the society, who formed majority of the population, as per Al-Biruni. And Al-Biruni also says there was a notion of caste pollution, which Al-Biruni says was against the laws of nature. What did Al-Biruni mean by caste pollution? He says that in the society it was believed, in the caste system it was believed that lower castes, especially Vaishyas and more importantly Shudras, it was believed that all pollution, all curses, all problems, all other kind or bad kinds of things that enter into society, that appear in the society, are mainly because of the lower caste people. So whatever curses, whatever problems, whatever tensions, whatever this wraths of nature, whatever, if there are floods, there are earthquakes, there are all other problems. As per this caste system, these problems were basically because of the lower caste. So this is what they call caste pollution. Caste pollution means whatever problems were there, whatever tensions were there, whatever anxieties in the society were there, whatever corruption in the society was there, whatever problem in the society was there, these problems are mainly because of the lower castes. So it was attributed, whatever pollution, whatever problem in the caste was there, it was because of the lower castes. That is what Al-Biruni calls as caste pollution in the Indian society. And Al-Biruni himself tells that this theory of caste pollution was completely against the laws of nature. Al-Biruni also believes that the caste system was not as rigid as presented in Brahmanical texts. Al-Biruni here means that Brahmins in their texts presented the caste system in the rude, in the very cruel form, in the very tyrant form. But practically speaking, on the practical ground, caste system was not so hard, so strict as was portrayed by Brahmins in their texts. And also Al-Biruni tells in his Kitab al-Hind that apart from 4 existing castes which we discussed above in this question, Al-Biruni tells us that the other caste of the Antayajas also was there, which meant the people who were outside the system, who were behind the 4 castes, and most often these people were not allowed to live in the main areas of the city, and their place in the society was even below the status of the Shudras. And this is the 5th caste which Al-Biruni has added in his book, and it's Kitab al-Hind. Thank you.